We are living in Akhirul Zaman. We are living at a very dangerous moment in our history, when Israel is going to attempt to replace the United States as the next ruling state in the world. Is this the time for us to be divided and fighting with each other? The Sufi with the Salafi, and the Salafi with the Sufi? When Allah commanded in the Quran, وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا, hold fast all of you to the rope of Allah, وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا, and do not be disunited. We cannot unite the whole ummah, but we can try to unite those whose hearts are in the right place. Is this Akhirul Zaman? The angel came, Jibreel alayhi salam, at the very last stage of the life of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, and came in the form of a human being into the masjid in front of everybody. Is this not divine wisdom at work? That Allah should send Jibreel alayhi salam as a human being in plain view of everybody? And the angel asked the 5 questions, 2 of which pertain to Akhirul Zaman. And the last question was, tell me, O Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam, what are the alamatus sa'a? What are the signs of the last hour, of Akhirul Zaman? And did he not say that you will find the naked, barefooted shepherds? Naked, barefooted, so they're poor. They're poor. And they will be competing in the construction of tall buildings. I wonder where they're going to get the money from. Is it a bank loan? Are the banks going to finance it? Huh? The naked, barefooted shepherds will compete with each other in the construction of tall buildings. And so when you see the skyscrapers appear in Manhattan, and then from Manhattan the skyscrapers are spreading all over the world, and then this one says, I'm going to build the tallest one of all. Was it KLCC? And then that one says, no, I'm going to build a taller one. And then Dubai came along and says, I'm going to beat all of you. And now Jeddah says, wait, you'll see. Huh? Is this not sufficient evidence for the ummah of Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam that you are living in Akhirul Zaman, and that the resources of the world, the wealth, are now in the hands of foolish people? People who waste and squander wealth in the pursuit of PR projects, public relations projects, to inflate their ego. Yes, there is evidence, startling evidence. Well then, how come we are not paying attention to the subject of ilmu akhirul zaman when the tall buildings are there? Did he not say, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, that in Akhiru Zaman women will be dressed and would yet be naked? Did he not say that? What more are you waiting for to recognize that you are living in Akhiru Zaman? Did he not say? Can you sense my frustration? That women will dress like men with the jacket and the trousers. Lots of them now in blue jeans. I call them the blue jeans Jamaat. Hijab on top, blue jeans below. That women would dress like men, even with a tie. And that men would dress like women. When men start dressing like women, it's the loss of manhood. What more evidence do we need that we are living in Akhirul Zaman? In Akhirul Zaman, Dajjal wants to impersonate the true Messiah, Nabi Isa alayhi salam. Did the Prophet not say, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam, that Nabi Isa alayhi salam will return? Yes, he did. And that when he comes back, he is going to come back in the capacity of Hakim, one who rules, and Hakimul Adil, one who rules with justice. When he comes back, there can be no rival to his rule. No. The Security Council of the United Nations cannot impose their authority over Nabi Isa alayhi salam. No, you must be nuts. And so when he comes back, his will be the supreme power, the supreme rule in the world. Is this so difficult to us understand? And this is what Dajjal wants to do, because he wants to impersonate the true Messiah. If Dajjal is to rule the world, he has to do it from Jerusalem in order to convince Banu Israel that he is indeed Al-Masih. He has to do it from a Jerusalem which is the capital of the holy state of Israel. So he'll have to establish an Israel and claim that this is holy Israel. And he'll have to make that Israel the ruling state in the world. And so when you see a state of Israel created in the Holy Land in 1948, more than 60 years ago, here is evidence, startling evidence, that Dajjal is on his way in pursuit of his mission, and that you are living in Akhir Zaman. Is it not time to wake up? And when you see that state of Israel over the last 60 years, constantly growing in power and influence, to such an extent that today Israel controls the American Congress, not Obama. If Obama is listening to me today, he will shake his head and says Imran is correct. It is the Congress that controls, not the President, not the American armed forces. And the Zionists control the Congress on behalf of the State of Israel. And so when you see that State of Israel poised to replace the United States of America as a ruling state in the world, is it not time to recognize that you are living in Akhiruz Zaman?